So guys, welcome back. I have a question for you. Do you believe that you can find true love online? Tinder, Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, whatever the app. Do you really believe that you can find like true love there?
I've seen examples. I've seen miracles. So I've seen people finding love. And I've seen others just thank you, wasting time. And some people are just there. They're just there lying to each other. So I think all over and then I'm not guy one and I'm saying I would think that's what I'm thinking. And I'm saying online maybe some app that I found keep recommending and then I want to put miracles. Never I can college. What is that say?
Yeah, I get it.
Nekageze sanesta sanga kochi. Like, nengate abantu baka hyping up ngabagamba nti kali miracle. So things are different. Kama inaka chance ke.
What
happened?
Tears, energy in tears.
Sorry. And crying.
For
someone you've never seen.
So how was it like? Was it like you were forcing it, or communication wasn't that, or you were not the person meant for that?
I think quality the talking is so sometimes okay, let me go honest. Kubanga again like a dating app. Then you see people and matching out, avoiding like what
the qualities of what they do.
So sometimes then you get a lot of mutunga matching a description there. 6 packs finger ikalilina na ine buto liko meri nga anti muwangu olinga mukulya singa ine there was this one guy that I matched with. He was like, he had an age difference in Narinjagala. He was from the country in Narinjagala. I think he had tried to get up in English. Ngamula jimtia. I think I didn't say yari kati. Yari mukulu. The guy at first when to belong at the floor was up. He went over to see me, so I went to see him.
Video call.
Texting. Now, after some time, I got to know that the guy, he's not for me. First of all, I move around the musoka like guy is a church member, nesoka nechibumira. Ngane naye yena guy into yali was into some dark stuff. Which dark stuff? That guy was so kinky. I don't know if you know the meaning of kinky.
Yes,
but the guy was into some spicy.
Who doesn't know the word
kinky? He had some bad fetish.
You don't know the meaning of kinky?
I also don't know.
You don't know? Really? Really, you don't know the word kinky?
Yes, really.
You don't really?
Yes.
You don't know?
Yes. You do not have a... No. Why does it? Why don't you say it? Especially things that are sexually unusual. It's also
that is, you guys know the book of 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
Do you know it? Yeah. So if you know the 50 Shades of Grey, then you know what the word kinky means. So what Grey was doing, those things of torturing your...
Is that not like hardcore sex?
Yeah, it's
also kinky.
In this specific thing.
Yeah.
Like, what about some messed up stuff? Okay, that's very...
Don't go into detail.
Like hardcore sex.
I'll be that good girl. That's my good girl.
I just got online dating is not for us to learn.
No.
It should be banned from your guy. No, I just feel like it isn't for us to learn that because first of all, here they said some of the drawbacks of dating online include the time. Nenda kuba kazmi, tutake example during the guy does online. Gati ya vitu vya kale kaya kula chini and time kali wakakola mesana but sometimes time zone is influence and effort of lack of success. I will not tell you financially I might be stable or they might be stable. Now we try online. See that kula ganza I'm a very standard. I will tell you of course I and personally to a son that's what she that's what much gani and another thing I'm watching this action messages. Of course, we are the job. Who are going to have and the risk of people misrepresenting themselves. Try to remind you of enjoy online. Of course, you're not going to be on the same So, like, I just feel like online dating isn't for us.
But do you believe that true love can be found there?
Yes.
When I was searching out, yes.
But would you want to impress them that you are building up something new? So if they want cover, would you want to impress them because it's something new that's coming up? No more but
We have different personalities. Nenda kuwako, na kali na penda yes we are. Kugambe send me this one, keep it, think we're not different and just take it. No, there's some real people. Then there's some people that see what you want. Different personalities.
I think, like, you have something to discover. Just always you can be there and you do not know something about yourself. But then as you explore ideas, you can explore something about yourself. So me, I remember like those people who are into kink stuff. Yeah. You're not kinky, but you're also in some kind of thing, but it's not kinky, but it's kinky.
Yeah.
You're there in the middle, right? So you do not have to be like, oh, that is weird. Oh, that is not acceptable. We Ugandans, we Africans, about like no opinion. Nenga, what you're talking about now money, and you do not know if you will find yourself into that situation. Now what we're doing is just a deal breaker. So me and that guy was just a deal breaker. We wouldn't go on. Now there are also some other people I cannot even say it out loud.
Good. We get it. No.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you fine? Sorry. You were saying you talk about online dating.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So please go on.
Yeah, why I say yes, because I know examples of people who did it. Okay, nobody. Same with Uganda. But never partners. Nafuna okuva mu Botswana again in Philippines. Nafuna so many way. Not one person, but two people. Actually, three people. Which means it is possible. But why actions not? What? If you say you're going to do this, back it up with
an action.
If you say you're interested in the you. It doesn't have to only be me. You fly from the Philippines and Joan.
Together.
If you say,
but you guys want us to relocate.
Fly from Uganda and go there. You say you go there. When the people see that oh, this guy is serious, nobody but taking a light today. Take it serious, you know. I can pay results. I've seen another couple. This guy woman from Botswana. The guy was from I think Zambia. They just met online. As I've been doing mission work, I've met those cases, you know, witnesses. So it is very possible. I think just something spacey.
So there's no defined ways of finding love.
Yeah. 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 Can just see me for how many years? 20 years, and we could never work out. Yeah. Just meet someone for
one thing, the spark.
That's very honest. Yeah.
All right. So for me, to a smaller extent, yes, you can find true love online. That is maybe from. I've seen someone has found that true love online. Yeah, they got married. Then of course now there are visa issues. The girl can't travel where the guy is because she was denied visa, and And so now, to the larger extent, I think you cannot find true love online, because personally, I feel like when I meet someone, like I need to get to know more about them. I need to like interact with them, see them physically, and I also feel like things of online video calls, texting, like I'm talking to you, I don't know your mood, I don't know whether you had a bad day, I don't know whether you're happy, I don't know whether maybe you're stressed, like it sucks at some point, and you want to get to be the person you are. You get it? Because like you said, like if you're online, you don't really know someone's sicknesses. Like someone will be asthmatic, and they won't tell you they're asthmatic. And that's how I talk of some. I fly to Philippines to meet some of those asthmatic. So that's so personally, I think you can't find, and also why I say that, why I say that is that I feel like that online dating should be for people who are way older, who divorced and they're looking for, but young people, the field is wide already to have this. You shouldn't be.
Why do you think you're why not?
So
This
this is my view. Anyway, so like that's what I feel like. I feel like young people like meet people you're with the same society. Or if you maybe going to Nairobi, go to Nairobi, get to know someone, maybe I'll come back, you get it. Other than the online thing, because online, I also feel like online dating encourages a lot of bad habits. Like the flirting of sending nudes and stuff, and to me, like in the church setting, and that's not right. In the church setting,
As a person, don't you have standards?
In the first place, why would you send the needs to someone?
Well, not about to enter. Mama.
That's my point.
I feel like online dating could only be our last option.
Result.
I feel like you failed. You failed. Why in the first place did you go for online dating? No, you're still a young girl. But for me, in my own setting, I understand you're a girl, and
People want
just coming automatically.
People want white people.
So if you don't have that audience that you want, so that's maybe when you will resort to online dating to find maybe the rest that you want. I see really, and with no doubt, I know every girl is being tapped on every day. Why don't you start with the people that you know?
No, she's being tapped, but she doesn't want the people who are tapping her. You get it?
Setting standards high.
Yes, she's setting her standards. That's why she's going on online.
And that's what we had today, and she was like, first work on yourself.
Exactly.
Setting those standards. Work on yourself to be the person maybe whom you're looking into.
You attract who you are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Pray. A person wants white people.
Circumstances
You have everything. Literally, you have everything. You have the qualities. You have like you really lack nothing. What she wants, but she wants someone who is white. You think that person is going to go for you?
Then don't be.
No, these girls are stupid sometimes.
You don't have to be.
Online dating. Yes, that's the thing.
That's what the man said.
Yeah, and sometimes
Take it slow.
It was before.
Don't
No, that happened before I went on a mission.
Oh, but now.
And standards is really high.
and also also, I feel like some people are just fantasizing. They fantasize lots of.
Yeah, they watch a lot of K-drama.
Some girls who see their friends who are successful online dating, and they'll be like, yeah, and they think it also work for them. Like people are different, yeah. People are different, right? Yeah.
Shoot your shot.
Maybe for the reason of rest. That's what I can agree. Please go.
But may also be in your favor.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've also heard of a story. This was a girl, she was on dating sites and she found someone. So they were talking, communication was good and it was really giving hope. So when they asked for a meeting, physical meeting, the guy was like, yeah, sure, I can be there. So when they went for a meeting, the guy was seated and waiting up for the guy.
Was it long distance?
It was online. So the guy was like, he's not within the country and Mozungu by the way. So when the girl waited and she's making calls and the guy was like, oh, I'm about to reach you. So when the guy reached, chocolate like me.
That is also another
So she was really disappointed because she really had hope because the communication was just flowing. All she saw was marriage.
Yeah, that's also
They
another
gave video call. They did. And then the profile was a Muzungu, everything video call. So she was really
That's a red flag.
And then the guy was like, the guy was Nigerian by the way.
But that's also another problem with online dating.
Yeah, but
you might expect someone who is pretty. One day,
very spiritual.
yeah.
Where you have to do a video.
Yeah, so you need to go on the platform that is verified. Oh yeah.
So guys, definitely
Go on with your story.
So the girl was like, what more can you lie to me? This is a small lie. How am I sure that you're not going to lie to me again? Lie to me about your race. So I can't go on with that. The guy was like, oh please, Viti, you are so nice, what. So the girl walked away and the guy kept on following. So she was really in fear. She didn't know what could happen to her because she didn't know the person.
So he became a stalker in short.
Maybe
The guy
he
became
was
a
there.
stalker.
Maybe
Don't
he
try
was-
online dating.
Maybe he was not very sure
Online dating in church, not outside the church.
Maybe he was
But
he was a black person.
desperate.
No, he was a black.
Of course, she couldn't go on with that because she was disappointed by what she found. It wasn't the reality. So all she had to do was to ghost this person, and maybe after a while, she blocked him because there is no way they could continue because reality versus the actual.
When you're concluding this, you talked about ghosting. So I have a little question. Ghosting in a relationship, like why do people really do it, and how can you deal with it, you as a person, if you are ghosted or if you are the ghoster?
Maybe when I'm the ghoster, but being ghosted, what never happened to you?
Ghosting is like someone pretending as though you're not there. You've been talking to someone very well, then out of the blue, someone stopped like talking to you from nowhere, without an explanation, without word. Like cut off communication from everywhere. So how can you deal with that?
Personally, I think this could happen maybe when someone has lost interest. So if I'm the one that is being ghosted, I will actually know my position. I have to get myself together. So we are no longer talking, that means we are nothing. So I'll just collect myself and I'll be fine with it. I have to let go and move on. And maybe if I'm the one ghosting, I have reasons. Maybe I don't want to tell this person, there are red flags that I've seen. I automatically know that I'm not continuing with them, and maybe telling them it could be harsh or I can't do it, I don't have the strength, so I may end up ghosting them.
Don't you feel like it's better for you to talk out that person not to go through all that pain?
Personally, I have the guts to tell a person, but there is someone else out who will not be able.
Okay.
And that's their only go-to.
Isn't it unfair for a person not knowing that you are tired of the person? Like, isn't it really unfair? Chris, what comes into your mind? How can you deal with it? Like, if you're ghosted, or if you're the ghoster, how can you deal with it?
So if I'm ghosted, right? First thing in my opinion, what I do, if I'm dating you, right? I look for another thing which is important. You very fast and move on. Start with that,
Not listening.
So I don't deal with thoughts, going back, reminiscing, those kind of things. A chick is equivalent to you, whether in a certain kind of wild or
So no time to
Even better.
yeah, even better.
But this is ghosting. We've not broken up. We've not been like.
If you're ghosting me, you make it real quick. You make it straight, like yes.
But that's the fact, but by the matter of you ghosting someone, that means you're tired of the person.
How did you know that we've broken up? I didn't tell you. Just ghosting you maybe for some reason. I might have been.
Or maybe
Ghosting
she's
is a
just
big
taking
thing.
a break.
It's not a small thing,
You know.
right? If you're not communicating, right? Communication is key.
Let me
You're not
tell you this.
communicating. What do you expect?
Chris.
Yes.
We are taking ghosting in a bias to work, okay? But mostly, actually, I would say 80% of the men do ghosting. 80% of the 20 of us, it's really of course. So sometimes I would say they go for ghosting, okay? But you call her, mainly because of various reasons, of course. I don't mind going to try, but maybe I would say instead of Singapore, financially down, you will ghost me. Because they're going to manage your mouth. When you're talking about Mama over, Martin will take a day so you might just cost me because of that. Because the Japan Songa, the biology is a lady. So sometimes you might decide to ghost, but we are not officially. Just how can you? So, when you're talking about Simania, or when you're chicken, or you can it's weird.
Well, okay. With that, it is something a bit broader, right? Ghosting the Mungeri
At what relationship?
We're saying, twin no kumba to an excited, to the Koran now, okay? Look at the exciting, to get to Chikole. Then out of the blue, Tomba to the Tonga, the Nola, simply go. I'm shocked. Never a week, never bound is quite a big. If you put a week's bill, I've been ghosted. So what do you expect me to think?
That brings up a question.
Yes.
For how long can you hold ghosting? Like,
So-
if a person ghosts you for a day, a week, 2 weeks, 1 month, probably even a year, you still be waiting for the person? Yeah, I'm telling you the fact. Remember, you didn't stop, you didn't tell someone that
Yes.
we are broken up. Oh, why? You just got closed.
Yeah.
No communication, no what, like nothing.
Yeah,
So
coming.
for how long can you deal with ghosting? Like,
So I take the long friends who are going to come that. What will I you now who want feedback? We want to get people who are responsible for their actions. In a coma.
Yes.
Ate makubiri kuracho
So we are all ghosting feels you to one I knew it, but your phones are off. There are people who ghost. Mungina kila msida sasa watandeyonga. Iya zilabi. Ngawamwele diya pande online sawa ngasatu. Ngawata yakali. Nawe nojja kusawa dunia. No msala ngabande ngatakoleza hali. Ngawuli wali. Wataka TikTok videos azilaba. Nenga. You know, you don't talk. At the ghosting digital day.
that one, the one you're talking about looks like that. Like you know someone, and the person shows you the affection. Maybe when you meet up, but the person can't talk to you, text you, do what? Then is it something like that? It's like you're bringing up something like a situationship, something like that.
About me and Chris is tonight me and Chris have been in a 2-year relationship. Okay, the kumacha. Chris mukubide takute. Aba mukubide nangamba, hey, I will talk to you later. That's all ghosting. Omuntu yakute simu. Tongambe na bingi nagamba will talk to you later. Tazemu kuba. Mweza hi WhatsApp hizo tazemu. Ulisina kueleza hi. You know. It's a red flags was in like ghosting.
Okay. So let me pose a question. Wait, what situation?
Yeah, that's what if I'm being ghosted, I easily see a situation. Actually, I'm not the kind of person who will be posted one mouth. Because if we're talking about love, much about it, you sit down. Sit down, okay, my job will take you to one of the streets. I try the next time. Or is that time? You give up. Yeah. First of all, you think? People are going through like people are going through.
You ghosted up.
People are in situationships. Like people don't know whether they're in relationship or not. Like, how can you date someone when you don't know whether the person is loving you because the person is giving you? A friend can also give you affection, blah 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 blah, take care of you, everything.
Affection.
Affection. It is affection. Infection. Josh.
It's not sounding enough.
People are in relationship and they are not sure that they are in relationships or like situationships or what. Like, how best can you describe that right now I'm in a relationship, I'm not in a situationship? Yeah. Relationships and situationships. Yeah. Me, I just think whether you know you're in a relationship or what's your relationship, man. It's a man, it's a no, there are these circumstances whereby you see someone is showing you that you are in a relationship with him. Yeah. Then after some while, he's going to back up and like, let me give an example. Me and him are dating. Yeah. I know we are dating. But in front of his friends, he will be like, I don't know her. She's not my girlfriend. But me and him are something. But in front of his
benefits.
No, this is not something that we signed up that we're going to be friends with benefits. No. We signed up a relationship, not friends with benefit relationship. Then how best can you say that this guy is really serious, no matter what he's telling his friends? Because I feel like the matter of fact that you can't introduce me to your friends, yeah, that means I'm not in a relationship with you. So Charity, go on. What are you thinking about this?
Anyways, oh my God, I'm not on the camera. The moment.
Experience,
The moment you start asking a boy, oh my God, what are we?
It's a dating voice.
That's a situationship. Okay. So the moment you start asking, what are we? That's a situationship, and that guy does not like it. And to the girls, if the boy had never said, can you be my girlfriend? You're in a situationship, my darling. A good one. A good situationship. If a guy had never asked you, can you be my girlfriend? Don't give yourself positions in somebody's life. You're not in HR in their relationship or in their lives, okay, or a CEO, okay? Don't give yourself positions and stop asking yourself, what are we? The moment you start asking, that's not a relationship. Yeah, that's already a red flag. Leave it. You can't start hanging out with me in public and then you're saying, when you're with friends, I don't know.
My friend.
Yeah, he's my friend, she's my friend. Huh? Then what we'll be doing when we are too like the things we do. Yeah.
In that situation, what do you say of people who love each other and then they're smart enough to click it in their mind that, oh, this is my girlfriend, this is my boyfriend, even without telling them That's the yes.
That's why.
Like giving yourself position.
Giving
No.
yourself position.
These people.
No, you're giving yourself
And then
a stone where your family
like,
put you.
what-
No, it's okay.
You're in love on assumption.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let me say this. Yeah?
There is a difference between keeping our love private and secrets. Yeah. Chanjaulo. Keeping our love
Yeah.
private and secrets. Chanjaulo, of course.
Because let me tell you, I've seen people. Okay, I won't say that I was being
If it was you, you can say it was me.
But these people, my good friend, right? They never said nothing to themselves. But when they introduce themselves, they're like, "Oh, this is my girlfriend." They're like, "This is my boyfriend." Like, so what they've never done what she saying, where because the guy would talk to me about everything was happening when we were dating the girl, because he was my homie, right? No, he was my homie. You know,
That is
Let me ask you. You see,
it doesn't mean that you have to go and legalize it, but it depends. Some people you get skeptical. That's what you're gonna ask. If you want to ask, no problem. Ask someone to be your girlfriend. But it's not a bad thing. You can ask.
Like Chris, you
What I
came
want to
out of a blue and you like, I'm that girl's girlfriend, without you asking that person that, can you be my girlfriend?
let me say something here.
Are you serious?
That this
But
types
if
of
you want to do,
relationship,
I can do it.
that these types of relationship, you meet with a guy, yeah, you have that connection, you understand? You feel each other, but nobody's willing to express their feelings.
Yeah.
That's also a situationship. You know? Yes, it is.
Bipolar.
We love people, yeah. Sometimes some people fall in love easily. Small flowers, small messages. Somebody's in love, okay? And then you think,
They're saying marriage.
yeah, they're saying marriage. They already know their wedding dress,
Ice cream.
their reception. Yes, these things happen.
We are bridesmaids.
Yeah, they know.
Everything is desperate.
You understand? So if, I'll repeat, if the guy has never asked you, or like, can you be my girlfriend? You're in a situation, don't give yourself titles. Don't.
Wife.
My wifey, manya my boyfie, manya my what? You are, yes, you are nothing in their lives. You're just a colleague. And also we need to also to differentiate. We need to differentiate friendships, a friend, a colleague, and associate. You understand? Yeah. So we need to know where we fall. If the person has never asked you to be their girlfriend, you can be a colleague, not even a friend. You are just their colleague. You don't even qualify to be a friend of
Someone
benefit.
you know.
Yes, someone you know, someone you know.
Mutual friend.
No, you don't even qualify to be
Mutual friend.
Not even
Someone
mutual.
you've just seen. Someone you just meet at church and say hi. And go.
Exactly, that's an associate.
Like
you
people say that is my friend.
My pal.
A friend.
Yeah, I was thinking of something. When Chris was speaking,
Yeah.
I picked up something. What? Do you have to ask someone to be
Yes.
their boyfriend?
Why are you so African?
Be official.
Wait, it's not being so African.
You need to mark your boundaries.
No, wait.
You need to mark your boundaries.
There is this entitlement men have because we vibe, and in your head you think, oh, this is my. Start getting jealous. I don't know how
you're getting it wrong. We say I don't think some languages are spoken like.
That's how you start
What I'm
a
saying.
relationship.
No, what I'm saying is, it's not, to me, I don't think you only have to ask some, right? I think some things are automatic. Right? Not in every situation, right? Not in every relationship.
No.
It is a must.
No, that's how you learn into because you're doing all
I think this is new.
No.
Simon.
It is a must.
Yeah, it's the must.
Because me, I can be a friend.
American.
I'm giving you an example. I can be a friend. Yes.
Yeah.
I can take care of you, do everything like. Apart from that, let's leave the sexual part because I can't do that because I'm your friend. Like literally everything a girlfriend can do for you. But if you've not asked me to be your girlfriend, then I'm not. Yes. It is not something that is automatic.
One more time.
You have to mark your territory. You ask someone, can you be my girlfriend? You don't need flowers. You don't need a car. You don't need a resort.
Yeah.
You don't need anything. They are just words. Can you be my
Can I come
girlfriend?
in? Can I come in? If you're my friend, you're my friend. I'm saying, I'm coming straight at you, being my girlfriend, right? And I'm not saying like I'm going to ask you, right?
What is so hard about asking?
What I'm saying is, because you already stated saying that if I'm your friend,
I was giving an example.
because now that's like, climbing a ladder from friendship to something else, right? I'm saying I'm starting straight up with...
You vibing someone. So
Sweet talking
when you're
someone,
vibing someone,
right?
you have
Yeah,
to
sweet
first
talking,
get to know that
yeah.
person.
Yeah, yeah.
So after getting to know that person, then you're going to get to see whether she has the do's that you want and the notes that you don't want. Not so. Isn't that the thing? Then afterwards, you're going to ask that person to be your girlfriend, not so. And just going to come out of the blue just because you vibed her and she told you that I eat this, I do this, I do this, and this. Then out of the blue, then you say that is my girlfriend. No, you have to ask her. Can you be my girlfriend?
Okay, I've been in relationships where we have created moments, right? Me with these guys. Okay. I'm saying, listen to me, right? Charity. Listen to this one, eh? I'm coming straight at you. I'm coming straight, right?
So Fred, you're saying something.
So my question is, I want this goes to. All right, this goes to Charity. My question is, like, I feel like some men don't really have the audacity, like, so like some men don't really have that audacity, and some men are shy. So No, I'm not saying me.
No, if it's okay.
No, like, I have friends who are shy.
Then
there are problems.
So,
Fred, then I have a question.
So is it still a situationship or a relationship?
It's situation.
Some men will really love this girl and like they are connecting, but they kind of step out and like.
Then you're going to stay in a situation. That's where people are going to be friends.
So what can we do for these men?
Then
that is how people are going to be friends
and their uncles.
I'm going to bring them Charity.
Because yes, let me tell you something. Yeah, they say exposure saves you a lot of
Next. Being good.
Yeah, these are small things. You understand? It's a very small thing. You understand? Because as you say, it will take composure for somebody to come and tell you, hey, can you be my girlfriend? You understand? That will give me that, okay, now, what personally me, why would I get somebody who's not confident to come and tell me, I want to be your girlfriend, I want to be your boyfriend? Why would I date you? Huh? If you can't come and ask me, so if you can't ask me to be your girlfriend, will you ask me for marriage? Will you be able to ask me for marriage? To propose. To propose. You'll be shy. You'll be shy. You are the men that are bringing problems to my little girl. You're being nice to this person, you're doing all these things. No, like guys, I'm being honest, okay? You are the people who are bringing problems to girls. Like you say, you're going to be, I've been in a relationship where like you meet, you have a vibe, you start connecting, you understand? You love the guy loves you, know the guy loves you. But the moment you don't say
You love them, right?
I'll cut you off, I will know, okay, this is my friend. Just because I'm feeling you, do you know how many guys will feel? Huh? I will feel you, I will feel him, I will feel somebody else. Yes? But it's about making a decision, somebody who is bold enough. You can't tell me, okay, this is big.
So sorry.
Omanyi, you're somewhere with this person, right? And you.
But it's creating a moment, right? You automatically connect, right? And let me tell you, if say they move, you watch a lot of no.
These things have happened to me.
Yes. Wow, yeah, but what we're trying to explain is this. we have been talking, we have been having all these good times, then we meet up like on a date and everything is going well, then boom, we be caught up in the moment, then we kiss. You know, and
yes,
that signifies that relationship. It
No, wait, Simon, let me give you an
when you kiss, and then from there you start thinking, maybe I mean something to this person. You don't. You just don't mean something to that person.
Let me give you an example. Simon,
you know how many people we have kissed on dates?
You're building your connection.
Yes, everybody when in relationship.
Simon, let me give you an example. So, you came, you invited me. You've been taking me out on dates. We have created moments. Me, I'm telling you, me personally, me, I'm stupid, me, I'm telling you. Me personally, the moment I've not had, can you be my friend, Manyanga, my girlfriend? Over you vibed me, over you are not, you were friend.
Emily,
that is the matter
let me
of
so say this.
If you can't ask me, you were friend already. We'll go out on dates very well, we eat, we do what you are a friend. You are not a boy.
Yes, and also the other thing is, I think we should differentiate what's dating. As the prophet said, the prophet of the church, date many as you can, okay? Until that, if you can't say that I want to be your girlfriend, say I love you and I want to be with you. That's also another way. You get. But the moment you don't say anything, you don't tell me you love me, you don't tell me what to be.
Yeah, so when
you think I'm God to know that, oh, now that this guy wants to be in a relationship. I'm not God, I'm not Jesus.
Not Mother Mary.
So I also kind of wanted to ask, do you only ask, do you want to be by any, or there are ways, or there are other ways?
There are other ways, as long as you say.
That's better.
Because if you can't ask me to be your girl, how will you propose?
At least that's
how will you ask me to be with you for eternity?
Proposing.
No, you propose the same thing. Proposing a girlfriend is the same thing as will you marry me?
Only proposing.
Okay, let me ask you.
Yes.
And for how long? Okay, when you're doing all that jazz you guys are talking about, like what do you consider on to say that something in that situation should?
I say it in the beginning. The moment you start asking yourself, what are we? What are we?
It's already a situationship.
The moment you start asking yourself, what are we?
Because you
don't tell me what are we? What's going on? Huh? What do you want? My darling.
Yeah, and Vic also.
Don't waste your time. Continue.
Sleeping.
And Vic mentioned earlier as well. And Vic mentioned something earlier that if it's a relationship, right? She said like a boy should show like they are stepping ahead, right?